Thousands of Cosatu members have gathered at various major cities across the country to also march against low wages and poor working conditions. Cosatu is demanding that government and employers respect labour laws and take seriously the calls for decent work. The Union Federation says that among many other things, the march will address the discrimination workers are subjected to on a daily basis. It says workers continue to build South Africa and they deserve a decent wage that's in line with inflation. Cosatu members are also marking World Day of Decent Work Day in Mahikeng. SABC News reporter Sentleeng Lehihi is tracking that story for us. A very good afternoon, Sentleeng. Tell us what's happening where you are.
Good afternoon to you and our viewers. Indeed, we're here in fact in Lichtenburg in Northwest, some 60 kilometers from Mahikeng. I'll explain to you that this is one of Cosatu's 4 provincial activations. They have gathered here to ensure that their call for decent working conditions for workers are heard and abided to. You'll understand that Lichtenburg is a hub of agricultural activities in this province. You understand that many workers in this area are totally reliant on work opportunities in farming communities, but many of them are not unionized. Knowing Lichtenburg as well, sheer service delivery shortcomings have led to major drawbacks from business leaders and industries. We also understand the plight faced by municipal workers here, who've only just received some of their salaries yesterday. But to contextualize the plight facing workers as members of these communities, we're going to speak to Sanco Provincial Secretary Packet Seaketso. Packet Seaketso, the communities here are the representatives of workers. The workers are the representatives of the communities. If the workers are not receiving any joys, so are the communities.
Yes, indeed. If communities are not getting any services, workers are affected, because before you become a worker, you are a community member. Therefore, in our view, what is central here is corruption that deprives community members to get services. When you're driving around your Lichtenburg area, you would find that there are potholes to an extent that when traffic officers are following you and you drive straight on the road, they would feel that you are drunk, even though you are not drunk. People of the province, including the Ditsobotla, they don't have water, clean running water. The sewages are spilling all over the streets, and the municipality is not providing the necessary services to our community. Therefore, as Sanco, we would not keep quiet when services are not rendered to our community. We will make sure that we will put more pressure on government led by the ANC to make sure that people of the Northwest are given services that they deserve. And over and above that, those that are corrupt, our view and our concrete proposal is there should be a lifestyle audit to all public office bearers and everybody in the senior management of both government and local municipalities, including those that work at SCMs, so that at least we know that the situation and the lifestyle, what they earn, it's what they live out there, not doing the opposite.
Now, the challenge also we face is that major economic drivers, including our airports, are dysfunctional. There was money pumped in there. We were hoping for better job creation. But it seems that many of our projects that are working towards job creation have actually become elephant projects.
Our view as Sanco, we strongly propose that, the SIU has moved at a snail pace, and the Hawks should just speed up the process to make sure that those that has transgressed the law are being brought to book without fear or favor, and make sure that the asset forfeiture unit attach their property, sell them, and recruit that money from them.
Thank you so much for your time, Seaketso. That's Packet Seaketso, the Provincial Secretary of Sanco, telling us there that these workers that we're talking about, calling for decent working conditions, are members of communities, and the plights that the communities face from service delivery to be shortchanged by maladministration and corruption trickle down to these communities as they have affected workers. We've seen just recently, if I step out of frame, that is the MEC of Economic Development and Finance, Finance in the province, Motlalipilo Khosho. She's just received the memorandum of demand from Cosatu, which was read by the Provincial Secretary Kopano Konupi. We understand that from this point on, we're going to move to the offices of the local municipality where the march will then be ended. Oh, but I've got an opportunity. Let us speak to MEC Khosho to hear from her as government representative after having received this memorandum. MEC, thank you so much for your time. You've just received a memorandum from Cosatu. You understand the challenges faced by workers, especially because many of our community members are employees of government. Community members are crying that it's not only service delivery, but these workers are not getting their due pay on time.
Do you mean that it's Obata one?
Yes, madam.
No, thank you very much. And I think in responding to the Obata challenges, you are well aware that as provincial government, we have now even dissolved the municipality. And part of the challenges in the municipality is giving basic services to our communities, serving our communities. And in this municipality, we have had the new council being in continuous conflict, in continuous dispute, now also finding workers not being able to operate. But part of the challenges is the capacity of the state that we need to talk about. And it's one of the municipalities that has been challenged in terms of capacity of the state, whereby you are sitting with a municipality that is in financial distress. Now, financial distress, we talk where municipality does not have enough money to provide basic services to our communities. And part of those challenges from government side, we have now invoked the financial recovery plan to assist the municipality. But it's been difficult to operate there. You've had employees that attacked the Auditor General. You have had employees that have attacked even the officials of the provincial legislature, provincial and treasury, who were supposed to go and support municipal and officials in making sure that the financial recovery plan is now implemented. So we've had all those challenges. So it is important that from administrative point of view, there's stability.
Now, with the memorandum in hand, what is government going to do about the demands of Cosatu?
With the government, I mean, like we all agree that we have received the memorandum. There are discussions that are ongoing with the Cosatu in terms of their demands, especially with the resolution of 2018 that they are continuously raising. There's continuous engagement with the government. So this will now be disseminated to our executive council under the stewardship of our honorable Premier Mape. He'll immediately take it to national level so that as cabinet sits, they are able to reflect on all Cosatu matters.
Thank you so much for your time, MEC. That's MEC Motlalipilo Khosho, the MEC of Finance in the province.